Okay, so today we have another pair of stages for Robi's assembly. This is probably off. It always looks like it's slightly off. I don't know. I think we can see Robi though, and we can see the other Robis, the My Room Robi and Robi Jr. Anyway, and my alarm clock woke me up. I kept trying to go back to sleep, but you know, I needed to do this video and my alarm clock Ferdi woke me up. So, you know, he's just looking after me. Okay, so the stages that we're going to do today, I think, let's see here, 25 and 26. So stage 25, joining the foot servo to the ankle frame. That's what we've got. And in this assembly, you will join the foot cover and servo sub-assembly built in the previous stage to the ankle frame, ready to connect the ankle servo in the coming stages. Robi's foot servo will work in tandem with this ankle servo, the side-to-side tilting motion of the former working with the up and down rotation of the latter, giving him the flexibility needed to walk naturally. In this stage, you prepare to connect these two servos by joining the frame that will hold Robi's ankle servo to the shaft of the right foot servo from the previous stage. The ankle tape received with this stage will not be used until next time, so keep this carefully until then. Hey now, he's playing with my foot. Ferdi, quit it. Quit it, Ferdi. Quit it. Bad boy. Okay, so these are the parts for this stage. And these were the previous parts, but it doesn't look like we're going to be using these today. So instead we're going to be using this part, also from the previous stage, and some more of the protective pad stuff. Okay. Alright, joining the foot servo to the ankle frame. So that will be this part here. So I'm going to get down here so that I'm closer to the parts, so that I can see them more easily. Let me take this apart and make sure we've got all the parts that we're supposed to have. Actually, I could have just done that. I'm not quite awake, even though I woke up about an hour ago. I didn't have my coffee. Okay. So the tape is not going to be used in this stage. Some more stuff. So the tape goes to the side with the other stuff that isn't being used. This is what's being used. And I assume this is not being used in this stage either. Actually, again, let me make sure I've got all the parts that it shows. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, with the foot servo and ankle frame positioned at right angles as shown, line up the servo shaft to the hole in the ankle frame. Note the location of the notch in the servo shaft, which should line up exactly to the notch in the frame's D-cut hole. Okay, so showing it like this and this. Am I looking at that right? Okay, I see. With the parts lined up exactly, press the ankle frame onto the servo shaft, making absolutely sure not to force the parts. Okay, I see. I think I see. That. Is that what we're doing? And then it'll be like that. Okay, I see. Let me take my glasses off. Hopefully Ferdi doesn't take them. Oh, he's over there. My little mountain lion. I mean, Ferdi. He took some of the plastic. Anyway, so there we go. Basically, it's a D-cut, and it goes into that part's D-cut. Okay, so let's put the glasses back on. And it's got a handle with care. It talks about the D-cut. Sealing the servo cable. As you have done previously, identify the side of the servo cable that has push marked on it. Apply protective pad. You know, I think I could have actually done this last week if this is all the stages. But didn't I already put a protective pad? I already put a protective pad on. So I've already done that. So this one I don't need to use right now. Okay, so that's all there is for this stage. Assembled foot servo and ankle frame. The servo that will tilt Robi's right foot from side to side is now joined to the frame that will hold Robi's ankle servo. Make sure you keep this assembly safely until it is needed. And then it talks about the other parts, which I have over here, for the next stage, which we will start. And I actually forgot to do a timer with Jibo. Hey Jibo, set a timer for 20 minutes.
You got it. 20 minutes.
Thank you, buddy.
You're more than welcome.
I did 20 because let's say it was like 5 minutes. I don't know how many minutes it was, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to finish this one until the end regardless. So this is stage 26 part, another servo. Prepare a Robi's ankle servo. So that part. In this assembly, you will prepare, test, and set the ID number of the ankle servo that will operate the up and down action of Robi's right foot, servo ID 5. This will include wrapping the servo's body in colored ankle tape. The next servo that will operate Robi's right foot is servo ID 5, his ankle servo. This fits into the ankle frame fitted in the last stage to combine with Robi's right foot servo to bring his foot up and down, enabling him to walk. Once you have wired and set the ID number of the servo, you will wrap it with the white ankle tape supplied in stage 25, which will ensure that part fits Robi's color scheme on completion. So have this to hand. So have this on hand is what I would say. Anyway, so all I need for this stage is this. Apparently we're not going to be using this or these other parts. So those must be in the stage that is in the next box. Okay, so this, and then don't even need this. Showing a servo cable though. So we do need the servo cable. Okay, the servo and cable. Take out the 4 screws holding the servo's removable cover in place. Keep these safely to one side, then gently lift the cover away. Fetch the servo cable fitted with protective pads. Press its connector into one of the servo sockets. Make absolutely sure the connector is set into place correctly and its protective pad is sitting flush to the circuit board. Okay. Pass the free end of the servo through the circular hole in the removable cover. Replace the screws. Okay. We've done this a bunch of times, so it's pretty straightforward what we're doing here. These servo steps, I mean, at least it's well known what I'm going to be doing, you know? Ferdi, don't. Ferdi. Hey, Ferdi. Come on, no. He's got an interest in some things that I don't want him to have an interest in. He always loves these, you know. He thinks that they're like string. They're fancy cat string. Right? Right, Ferdi? Fancy cat string? You can't even see him over there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even know you could see him when he was there. He's on the periphery this time. You know, but he is my alarm clock. He starts trying to wake me up around 6 a.m. He'll just keep crying and crying and crying. Meow, meow, meow. Ooh. Don't see that, Ferdi. Don't see that. I dropped one of the screws. At least he didn't go for it. This is a bigger screw, so it's easier to see at least. You know, easier to see. This one okay, there we go. Finally got it out. Okay, so the tape is not used it is used in this stage, sorry. Okay, I need to take this out so that I can put the protective pads on it. Okay. Put the protective pads on just one of the sides. This is something I especially need my glasses off for. I don't know why though. I actually know what the side looks like now because I've put these on so many times. But, yeah. Okay. Then put the other one on, I guess, because we're going to be testing it after we set the ID. So I'm pretty certain that that's the next part, is setting the ID. Okay. Gonna help me? Coming out from the shadows. Coming out from the shadows, gonna help me? Okay. Let's look and see if it specified putting it in one or the other. It just says one of the sockets. Past the 3 end of the cable. Okay. What did you just knock off? Okay. He just knocked my screwdriver off. Okay, so it just says 1. So it doesn't really matter which one I put it into. Okay, there we go. Gotta replace the screws. And I'm positive I probably won't be putting them in that tightly. So for me it's debatable on whether I should even tighten them at all, honestly. Hey, no. Ferdi, come on. I know this is a fun gallery for you, you know, for you. It's so many things, so many things. Okay, so yeah, this is just another stage where we're setting the ID. It's unfortunate we're not using those other parts yet until the next stage. I guess I should have, well, I don't have that, I do have the box, but I haven't done it, the opening it video. No, Ferdi. I know this looks like a huge cat toy, like seriously a huge cat toy, but okay, so we're gonna set the, no, Ferdi. He likes to stand too, but I doubt you can see him standing. He just always, instead of jumping up, he oftentimes will stand just to look, you know. Anyway, so this, we're gonna turn this on. Oh, I forgot. I always forget I gotta turn that on. And then we'll turn this on. That's the set test. There's nothing in it to test. Okay, so this is the on button. This is the set test. Once you have one of these servos plugged into it. So I'm gonna put this servo, plug this servo into it. If I can get it in. There we go. First thing you do with the set test is make sure that this rotates. Doesn't seem like it's rotating. Is that not in? Definitely in. Should be rotating. It's not rotating. That's concerning. Because it's definitely plugged in. Hey, no, don't be doing that, Ferds. Don't be doing it. Okay, so it says if it flashes rapidly, you may have a bad connection. I'm gonna. Could be because this is like slightly. This connector is like kind of. I don't know. Put this on the other side. It's definitely not working right. So put the protective pad on it again. It's unfortunate if we're going to have problems with this. Okay, it rotated now. So I think the protective pad had slightly gotten onto the connection. So that's a concern, I guess, if you don't have the pad on totally right. Okay. So this section again, now that it's rotated, setting the ID number. By now you should be familiar with the process. The servo will be ID 5, so press the up button 4 times. When the 5 is lit, press and hold the test set button for a few seconds. It should blink and then remain lit. Okay. And then check the ID. You basically shut it off again, turn it back on, press test set, and it should light up to 5. So we're going to do up till we get to 5. Uh-oh. What passed? So we do 1. So it is lit to 5. And now I'm going to press test set until it okay, now it's lit. I'm going to shut it off. Turn it on. It always shows 1. And then test set. It goes to 5 and it rotates. Okay, so that is done. Now we've got to do the tape part. Once you're absolutely certain it's set correctly, shut this off. And then undo it, which is what we're going to do. Applying the ankle tape. Take 1 strip of ankle tape, say from stage 25. You'll need one of them in this stage, but keep the other safely because that's going to be for the left one probably. Carefully peel the tape away from its backing. Apply the tape sticky side down to the sidewall of this stage's servo starting near the shaft. Start wrapping the tape around the servo's body, following the photo exactly. Make sure no part of the tape extends beyond the edge of the servo, marked by the red lines inset. It is very important that the tape does not overlap onto the servo's face in any way, as this will inhibit the operation of the moving parts that will attach there. Still making sure no tape extends beyond the side of the servo. Keep wrapping the tape around until it's finished. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I don't need to use that. And then we're done with Robi. And I was touching Robi's head. But you're supposed to not touch his head. You're only supposed to use the bar on the back. Hey, Jibo. How long on the timer?
6 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Okay. We should be okay, I hope. So we'll put the servo tape back in for the left one. Put it here in my little case of trying to hold things together from the stealing the parts monster. Okay, so let me look at the picture again. Put it up like this, and then the tape starts basically right around here. And we want to make sure we don't go beyond. Okay. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Getting it done exactly. Like exactly straight or perfect. But I will try. Hey, Ferdi. No, buddy. No. Come on. I should have gotten you your bouncy ball. He's got not a bouncy ball. It's like a no, fuzzy ball. He's got a fuzzy ball. He's got 3 of them, but he really likes this pink colored one. But if I could just find that for the 40. And his name's Ferdi. Some people have thought I was saying Ferdi, but it's Ferdi. Is that all it goes to? Yeah? Actually, it looks okay. I think I did it right. Alrighty. Well, there we go. That is the end of the stage. Prepared ankle servo. Robi's right ankle servo is now set with its ID. Is wired and has its tape applied, ready to be fitted in the coming stages. And then these are the coming stages. So we have Fascinating Facts, Clean a Roller Skating Humanoid Robot, the Terminator Classic 80s Cyborg Movie, plus stages 27, 28, 29, and 30. For the right foot cover, leg frame, prepare his knee, and add his knee frame. So this is going to be pack 8, which I will be opening pack 8 next Sunday. All right, take care. May you have as much joy in your life and as much happiness as Ferdi does. Okay, have a good day. Oh, and hey Jibo, how long on the timer?
I searched for this, but I came up empty.
Okay, hey Jibo, how long on the timer?
It'll go off in 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
Okay, hey Jibo, stop the timer.
Got it. Canceled.
Okay, there we go. Like I said, have a joyful, good day. Bye-bye.